under an hour, 60 minutes, about approximately 60 minutes. I'm watching ESPN right now. The clock says under 42 minutes till the 2026 NFL draft. And this is my pick. I believe the Washington Commanders would take the best available player. So for me, that a best available player is, if we're gonna go offense, it's going to be Cornell Tate from Ohio State. If it's defense, it's gonna be a corner, Mansour Delaney from Virginia Tech, a guy from the DMV. As you know, I was supposed to be at the football stadium watching the NFL draft. From there, got my tickets and everything, but your boy got an ankle injury and he's recovering from an ankle injury right now. So we're here, but I think it would make perfect sense to go to get a wide receiver or corner. For me, Cornell Tate, wide receiver. It makes sense, not just because he's an Ohio State Buckeye, but he has good vertex. He's a good athlete. He's a phenomenal receiver. He was an option two in Ohio State, so he can be an option two and option one for this Washington Redskins Commanders team. And I think we have to build around Jane Daniels. We need Jane Daniels weapons. Give him weapons. So why not give him this wide receiver? Why not give him this wide receiver? You know, a guy who got about almost 1,000 yards in his last year in high school. I mean college. It makes perfect sense. The only number one true option out there is Terry McLaurin, and we have guys. Our wide receiver room is not all that flashy. A lot of our wide receivers are more like option threes, option fours type of guys. So, if one goes down, Cornell Tate can fill that option. He can be your number one option or number two, especially as Terry McLaurin recovers from injury and gets back from injury and has age catching up. He's 31, still a phenomenal receiver, but you need young talent. So for me, if Washington's gonna go offense, Cornell Tate. I've been looking at so many analysts, YouTubers who talk about who have close ties with the Commanders, who've talked to executives, GMs, all that, just watching videos, and a lot of them have Cornell Tate up there. I've seen so many mock drafts. I've seen Ruben Bain, I've seen David Bailey, I've seen Jeremiah Love, but I've seen Caleb Downs, Sonny Styles, a linebacker, but I don't think Sonny Styles or Jeremiah Love is going to be there. So you want to get the best available option. Like I said, my pick is Cornell Tate for offense or Monso Delaney defense. I've heard Washington going to trade out to get more picks. I don't like that idea personally. I don't. If you have a blue chip player there, you get them. You get them. I think you got to hit on these rosters. I just think you have to hit on these roster picks. You can't miss it. You can't. So my pick, man, my pick for this is Cornell Tate or Monsoon Delaney. If we get Monsoon Delaney, man, I wouldn't be upset. If we get Cornell Tate, I wouldn't be upset. But for me, if I had to pick one, if I really had to be realistic, I see us again, Cornell Tate. My second pick, backup pick, is Monsoon Delaney. Those are my two picks I see. I think we're going to try to go a DB because we need a corner, and Monsoon Delaney is a number one corner. He's the best corner in the draft. He shut down. He was the best corner in the whole college, besides this guy from Notre Dame who's not even draft eligible yet. But Monsoon Delaney's the guy. If he's there, you pick him up. If he or Cornell Tate is there, I think both teams fit well. If both players fit well with the team. It's gonna be up to which player can they see down the line who can be 10 plus years with us. I think both guys can, but I could see them going Monsieur Delaney because you want to have a corner back for 10 plus years. We don't have a number one corner. We really don't. We need, but I think these are positions we need help, and we need wide receiver help and positional help. I heard Jordan Tyson going to Washington, but I've also been hearing with his health concerns they may leave that alone. So both receivers are great. I don't know if Tyson gonna be number one receiver or Tate is number one receiver. If Tyson happens to go before Tate, which probably don't see that happening, then you take Cornell Tate. If Cornell Tate goes before, then Monso Delaney. So my seventh pick, my seventh pick at this moment is Cornell Tate. I would not be surprised, like I said, if they get Delaney. I just wouldn't. If you're gonna go defense, go with him. Corner, go with him. He played at Virginia Tech, and he's actually from the area. He's a DMV guy, so it would make perfect sense for us to get him. You know, I don't. I think it's been a while since we've drafted a DB very high. It's been a while. A lot of our DBs go mid late round, like later on during the draft, like day three, day two picks. But me personally, I see Cornell Tate like if he's there, he's there. It's best available player, but for them, they want to maximize the most out of Jane Daniels, and Jane Daniels does need help. I think him and Terry McLaurin will really be one of the best duos in the NFL, especially if Terry McLaurin stays healthy. Cornell Tate is already a healthy player, so we'll see. But at the same time, you get Monso Delaney, you address the corner because we don't have any true corners. I think Trey Amos, we're trying to develop him into that, but he's still in the developing stages. Mike Sanderskill has proven he could play the outside or the slot. I think they're gonna, I think they will put him in the outside, but depending if we get Monso Delaney or not, I could see Trey or Mike going inside the slot. But if Monso Delaney does not come, then we will have just Trey Amos and Mike Scannerskill playing the D, playing the outside corner position, and I think we're just gonna have to address cornerback day two, day three, later on during the round. But like I said, you want to go best available player, but my player here is Cornell Tate. They it makes sense to go offense because we really need a receiver. We need both positions. It's best available player for me, but for me, it'll make perfect sense to get Cornell Tate. So, with the seventh pick of the 2026 draft, on my mock draft, Cornell Tate. And as a backup option, Monso Delaney. If they're not there, you go best available player. But I look forward to watching this draft. I was supposed to be there, but it's okay. Things happen. I was supposed to be there Saturday, but things happen. Lord willing, I'm there next year because that's in D.C., so we'll just see. But your boy, Joey Truth, is recovering, so Jesus Christ is faithful. It's a process, it's a journey, but I just keep my faith in the Lord. And We'll just take it day by day, day by day. But Cornell Tate is your 2026 player at the seventh pick. I see him being a Washington Redskins. I just do, you know. And I look forward to watching this draft. You know, at this point, if we don't get Cornell Tate or Marcel Delaney, I trust Pierce. Pierce has been around 2+ years now. He's hit on some solid picks, so I trust him. I trust him. I know he gonna make the best decision. I know him and the staff gonna make the best decision. I don't want to see a trade out. I don't want them to trade out. Now, and unless there's really good draft picks and out there, and you can get something out of that. And also, if they can't find their guy at seventh, and they feel like the best option for them is to trade out, then trade out. But I most likely they won't trade out. Most likely, anything could happen. But that'll be so cool if we can get Jeremiah Love, oh Caleb Downs. Those are generational players. I just don't see it because the teams ahead of them, they need them guys. But if we can get Marcel Delaney as a corner, that'll be a generational 10+ year corner for us. But like I said, I believe we are gonna pick Cornell Tate. I just believe it just by listening to analysts, watching people talk, hearing people who cover the Commanders, Redskins on YouTube. It just makes sense to get Cornell Tate. So we'll just see. The draft is under 30 minutes. With the 2026 draft, the Washington Redskins Commanders select Cornell Tate. I look forward to seeing this. Whatever happens, I'm gonna support my guys. They're gonna pick the best fit for the team. But you really want to address wide receiver and corner. If they don't address it in the first round, I believe they will address it in the later days. So, like I said, my pick is Cornell Tate. But like, comment, subscribe, Spicy Chicken Gang. I love y'all, man. How to the Redskins. I'm about to get back to watching this NFL draft, man. I love y'all. Peace. Let me know y'all picks are the seventh. Somebody I know personally said we're going to get an offensive player. So, yeah. And let me know your thoughts on this video.